West Martial Arts with your host, Shihan Joe Gangi. On tonight's show, we have quite a variety. We're going to start off showing you some self-defense techniques, starting Sensei Karen Martin, showing basic defense from standing position, get some hair grabs, some body grabs, and some defense from the floor, and then along with Senpai. Senpai is a term given to black belts of 4th degree grade on up in our system. I'm going to be demonstrating some chokes, and then she'll be showing us some point tournaments. Along in the show, we have Sensei Rita Magnani, upcoming kickboxer. She's going to be fighting for a title belt coming December 13th at Saving Fighters at the Weekend War. For information regarding that, please give us a call at the number at the end of the show. Along, we have trainer Edson Castillo from the Trainers Club in Northbrook. He'll be showing us some techniques to be doing with some bungee cords, which seems to be a lot of fun. Along in our program, we also have Justin Martin, showing us some in youth focus. We'll be showing you some of the self-defense techniques that kids can use against knife or club defense. Again, these are to be done under the watchful eye of an instructor. A lot of systems don't have kids do self-defense against knives and clubs. We show you basics because it's a crazy world out there. As usual, what you see on this show, you're welcome to participate. Please use caution. If you have any questions or you have any comments, please write us at the address at the end of the show, as we usually have letters regarding training techniques or where to find the school, or how do I get involved in kickboxing or point tournaments. Any question regarding any martial art matters, please give us a call, whether you like the show or you dislike the show. We always feed off of that. If you have any guests that you would like to see up here on our show from any various style, again, call us or talk to our director, and we'll see how soon we can get on the show. Again, let's have some fun, and we'll be right back. Hi, welcome to Self-Defense in the 90s. On my left today, my assistant is going to be Senpai Lorraine Lissner, 4th degree black belt, and on my right, Sensei Karen Martin, 1st degree black belt. Today we're going to be showing you self-defense from standing position, from basic holds, and we're also going to be showing you how to apply some chokes using what we call a gi top. A new term you'll hear on the show today, what we call senpai. Senpai is one who has achieved a 4th degree black belt level. So we have senseis, senpais, and we have shihans, so-shihans, grandmaster, and the list goes on. Again, when you're working these self-defense techniques, make sure you're working with a partner that understands how to slap out, to tell you stop if they feel pain or discomfort. When you're watching the choke application, again, these are not to be done unless you're under supervision of an instructor. As the person might pass out, you might have to have how can I put it, expertise on how to revive them if they do pass out applying the chokes. Any chokes should be done very slow and carefully, and your partner should understand the principle of tapping out, which is slapping themselves or slapping your partner. Okay, so today we're going to start with Sensei Karen first, doing basic. Senpai, would you excuse us for a second? Thank you, ma'am. Okay, now, the first line of defense we're going to work is the choke defense. We're going to demonstrate slow. So say an attack comes in and jams, your chin goes down. Go ahead, go trap, go to the eyes, knee to the groin, and then armbar down and jamming down. You can follow up with a basic front kick. Okay, we're going to demonstrate that slow again. So again, here, go 1, 2, 3, 4, and lock down. Okay, now doing it from this angle, as you can see it from here, this side a little bit better, down a little bit faster. Go, boom, 1, 2, 3. Bam, follow up with a front kick. Okay. Now, the next defense is what we call a hair pull from the front. Against a hair pull done slow, as the opponent grabs, she's going to jam, she's going to knee me in the groin, and she's going to spin under, which automatically locks out. And that's what I'm talking about, the slap out. When you feel it, stop. So again, if your opponent grabs your hair, jam, as he pulls your knee in the groin, step out and lock up. It's very simple. You're using your own body just to torque in the wrist in an inverted position. Now, this can also be done from the back section. If the opponent does grab you, check the hand. Basically, step back and turn towards your opponent, lifting your body up, locking the wrist. Okay. Next situation, we've demonstrated this on the show before, and I'm going to demonstrate it again, as there have been a few attacks lately against women in the Woodfield area, in the Waukegan area, Gurney area, a lot of shopping centers right now be careful. There's been at least 5 attacks on women, and they've basically been done off a very common situation. So again, I want to review this with you. First is going to be a rear bear hug. So against a rear bear hug, she jams, she goes side step, hit the groin, elbow, side steps back, jamming the elbow, and front kick into the face. Okay, done a little bit faster. Okay. Okay. Next situation. Okay, you'll find the opponent coming around and choking against a choke. You notice the first thing she did was she tucked in her chin. Don't waste time when you see this looking behind you, look at me, looking behind to see who it is, because you're going to open up your windpipe and it will rip back on your throat. So as soon as the arm comes around, okay, chin goes down, okay, groin area, elbow to the solar plexus, jamming the elbow. Then you can follow up with a knee, ridge hand, elbow, any type of strike. Take your purse, your beer can, your dog, smash him in the face with it. Okay, so strike that again. So here he comes in again, jam down, groin, elbow, out, spin, hit, boom, follow up. There you go, good. Okay, now the next position you're going to work on is going to be if your opponent does get a chance, let's say, get you down on the ground. On the ground position, can the camera people get this? Okay. The ground position, if your opponent has you down here, a lot of people think they're helpless in this position. Okay, as the attack comes, he might want to hit you or block. So don't think that you can't block an attack. You can simply just move your hands from side to side. Okay? Eventually, if he does grab you, chin down again, grab the wrist, go to the eyes. As he stands his body up to get away, hit the groin, pressure on the elbow, bridge with the hips, and you're going to basically end up right in between your opponent's leg and knee to the groin. Okay? Let's try that one again. Okay. So yeah, from here, block, block, block. He comes to jam, hit the eyes, hit groin, elbow, bridge up, okay, and then knee to the groin. Man, okay, good. Thank you. Okay, now, we have a little, okay, we'll dismiss this. Senpai Lorraine. Thank you, Sensei Karen. Okay, now, different things that we're going to show you now is how to use a uniform top. A lot of martial arts, a lot of karate people, kung fu people, to get into the strikes, the hits, the kicks. Lately, with the greatest jiu-jitsu craze, has been brought up by many different families, the jiu-jitsu family, you have what's called choking. And people think that this is something new. Chokes or submission holds are as old as martial arts. It basically depends on the instructor as to how much of it he wants to show of you or how little of it he wants to show. Everybody should have in your martial arts training some type of basic choking. I mean, since you were kids, you always messed around with each other, grabbing each other, choking each other, giving yourself no. That's very common. And then what happens, you get into a lot of these traditional classes, and I don't mean to pick on traditionals, but I am picking on the traditionals on it. You know, start doing all these katas, all these nice stances, looking sharp in your crisp uniform, and you're not teaching proper self-defense. What's happening out there, you give people a false sense of confidence. The guy comes up and grabs you. Yeah, guess what? You can't do your kata now, can you? Okay, and this is where the jiu-jitsu people come in and choke you out, make you tap out, and dismember your brain. Okay, so learning how to choke is very important. The first one we're going to work, Sensei Ellen that's our director, hi Sensei Ellen, he might want to switch to camera 3 so you get a better look. You're going to come in from here. What's going to happen is the right hand is going to come in underneath the lapel, and the left hand is going to pull. Now what's going to happen is my right hand is going to torque to the inside, and my left hand is going to pull down. You hear the slap out, that 1, 2. So again, people say, well, how can you use it? If she grabs me, I could counter grab and pull in. If I use this in conjunction with a knee to the groin, it takes your opponent out. Okay, so that's level 1. Level 2, I could use the lapel in conjunction with folding her head forward into my forearm and grab my forearm. That's a front movement. Okay. Rear lapel choke, what I'm doing is I'm coming across. People say, well, people don't have a karate uniform on the street. Fine, but they do have jackets on. It's winter time. So winter time, you have a jacket, you could simply grab the inside of the jacket all the way across, okay? Come back with the left and apply the choke coming straight down. Okay, so one goes across and one goes down. Dear Shihan, the guy does not have a jacket. We get my Dear Shihan letters every month, okay? You apply a choke by simply coming around. There's many variations. I'm taking the immediate part of my arm, coming across, My left hand hits my bicep. I come around, I fold her head forward, and I squeeze. Boom. Okay, very simple. Doesn't take too much. Talking about 2-3 seconds. Basically 1 second, and she'll slap out. 1. See it right there. Okay. Double hand clasp choke, and that's basically what I'm doing is my hand comes around the back area, and I jam, and I pull back, and I drop her back downward. Okay, ripping back. Got to be very careful with this because when you're coming back, you're basically working against the windpipe, and it's a nice, easy area to crack. So when you're doing this, do this very slowly. Again, we're trained professionals, so we know how much pressure to apply. Don't go up to somebody and say, hey, guess what I learned, and rip back, and you're going to have some problems in your hand. Okay, now you say, well, how can this be applied if the person's punching me? Punch straight right. I could come around here, trap her, and apply back the choke by coming back. Okay? Punch wide right. I could jam the punch, I could filter in, grabbing the uniform, and I could pull her into me. Straight out, all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Down from the back area, what's happening is throw the punch. I'm going here, bam, okay? I grab, my right hand's gonna come in. That's gonna be a hit. Hit, and then I'm gonna grab, speed. I'm gonna pull her into me. People say, well, can't she hit me? Go to hit me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull her into me to jam up anything she might do. Now, if I'm down on the floor, senpai, okay, and this is another position we showed with Sensei Karen before. If she goes to hit me, I could grab, pull her on top of me, and apply that standing choke in this position here. So I'm gonna make her choke out from the bottom. Oh, she's passed out. Okay? If she punches me again, I could jam her, I could grab her, the back of her head, filter out my form as I pull in and tight. Now from here, I could bridge, and I could spin her. As you can see, I could go into a choke position from the top, forearming her throat out. Now, it's not suggested that you go to the floor with multiple opponents. This is one-on-one, or should you end up on the floor and applying different choke position. Sensei Karen, Senpai Lorraine, face me, bow, thank you. Okay, again, let's switch positions, so Sensei Ellen doesn't get mixed up with the graphics here. Okay, again, thank you, Senpai Lorraine, Sensei Karen. This is Shihan Joe Gangi for signing off for self-defense in 90s. Bow. Thank you. Hi, and welcome to Youth Focus. Today on my left we have Alex Martin, and on my right we have Justin Martin. He wants to be called Alex Paco Martin. We don't know why, but we'll try, and we have Justin the Killer Martin on my right. Today they're going to show you a little self-defense skit with knife and club. They'll demonstrate it slow first, and they'll do a fast section after that. We're going to go to some basic knife and club defense. Again, this is a demo where I'm using props, so do not get out there and try to demonstrate, especially kids out there saying you could do this, but always practice with safety and practice under supervision of an instructor. So this is going to be fun. They're going to do it slow first, and then they'll do it fast. Gentlemen, you ready? Yeah. Okay, let's do your stuff. Have fun. Okay, now you want to do that fast again? Okay, do it a little bit faster now. Get in camera, please. Okay, go. That's it, good, that's it, speed it up, go. Go. Get that knife out. All right. Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Just a little fun skit with knife and club defense. What we're going to do now is we're going to we're going to show you some of the basic knife defense and club defense we have for children. Okay, knife, please. What they're going to demonstrate first is club, face each other. Okay, defense against an overhead club attack. Okay, Justin's going to attack overhead. You're going to show defense by going from the outside position, okay? Overhead attack, ready? Go. Round kick, punch, boom, and control choke. There you go. Okay, do it again, ready? Okay, good. Okay, club to your brother. Okay, now Alex is going to attack overhead. Show defense against an overhead club. Ready? Go. Okay, again. Ready? Overhead again. Go. Okay, good. Okay, club to the outside. Okay, now they're going to show defense against an outside swing. Okay, ready? It's coming outside in. Ready? Go. Knifing, elbow, break, and weapon takeaway. Spin out faster on the weapon takeaway. We still have to be focused. Okay, do it again. Ready? Go. Okay. Ready? Okay, now you're going to attack. Okay, ready? Demonstrate out. Go. Go. Jamming. Spinning back. Armbar. Okay, do it again. Ready? Set. One more time. Ready? Go. Jamming. Go. Boom. Okay, again, now I want an outside swing. Okay, come in outside swing. Work to the inside. Give him the club again. Ready? Go. Spin out. Armbar. Good. There you go. Okay. Alex, hold on to the club. Okay. Now you did outside. Come in. Reverse hit. Okay, ready? Go. Boom. Okay, good. Okay, now demonstrate that again with an armbar going forward. Okay? Ready? Okay, reverse hit. Backwards, 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 backwards. Right. Go. Jamming. Armbar going forward. Good. Okay. Give him the club. I'm sorry. Give him the club back. Okay. Now, Justin's going to come in backwards. Go to the outside defend. Ready? Go. Jamming, kicking, punching, spinning back, taking the weapon out. Okay. Better footwork. I want to see sharper footwork. Let's do it again. Ready? Set again. Ready? Backwards hit. Ready? Go. Jamming, jamming, spinning, and taking the club out. Good. Okay. Knife defense. Show defense against a straight in lunge. Ready? Side sit. And breaking the knee, coming back. Okay. Ready? Give him the knife. Okay. Straight in defense again. Ready? Go. And wrist locking down. Good. There you go. Okay. Outside swing knife. Ready? Go. Go. Okay, ready? Give him the knife. Outside swing right with the knife. Ready? Go. Just twisting and armbar. All right, good. Okay, bow to each other, gentlemen. Bow to me. Boom. Face each other. Face the camera. Okay, reset again. Again, this is Shihan Gangi with Youth Focus. I'd like to thank Mr. Alex Martin and Justin Martin. Again, be aware, please be prepared. Gentlemen, bow. Gangi's Midwest Martial Arts Show. Today my guest is Senpai Greg Wooldridge, 5th-degree black belt. Senpai is a term given for anyone who is a 4th-degree black belt level and up. Senpai Greg Wooldridge today is going to tell us about his system which he has developed. It's called a ROC system, Reactive Opponent Control. He's going to tell us a little bit about himself and so forth. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, how long have you been in the martial arts now?
I'm 21 years in the martial arts now.
Okay. And what area are you living in?
Los Angeles.
Illinois.
Yes.
And your profession?
Police officer, and I'm also a bodyguard by profession.
Bodyguard. Okay. So obviously, due to his tactics that he had to use in his police department work, his reactive opponent control system has become, would you say, quite effective?
Extremely effective and well received in the professional realm, bodyguard-wise and police-wise.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about your system?
Definitely. The ROC concept means ROC, Reactive Opponent Control. The focal point of ROC is that we tend to focus on the body-on-body concept. We all know that in street encounters and real-life encounters, conflict goes body to body. It's not a gap distance like we're sparring in a ring, how sometimes many martial artists train. What we do is we tend to extol the benefits of the body. We want to learn to utilize the shoulders, headbutts, and our body position in ways that allow us to strike at will, to take at will. One of the fundamental programs or processes of rock is that typically when we fight, we're trained to hit and retract, which gives gap time. The rock concept is geared to take away gap time. So in other words, instead of hitting and retracting, I'm going to hit, manipulate, and hit again, which is going to take away any gap time. So once you've gotten body contact, you maintain body contact, which leads to total domination of your opponent.
How would this be handled, like, let's say, in a multiple defense situation in regards to your system?
It's perfect for multiple man self-defense scenarios. Why? Because understanding when we are using and we're dealing with multiple men is the essence of us to be able to take one man and use him against another. Our ability to barricade behind one, take an angle to another. And that means we have to have the ability to physically dominate people. I don't mean physically go with the flow. I mean take what I want and put him where I want him. That is what the rock concept is all about. Not having to be technical with our approach, but physical with our approach, and allowing the technique to flow as a natural process of that physicality.
Okay, now would you say that to use the rock concept you have to be, well, as you can tell like this, you're a quite built individual and so forth on it. Now, do you have to be very muscular or an aggressive individual to use the rock concept?
No, not at all. The rock concept is, I think, probably one of the most simplistic concepts around. Why? Because it just works off of the frailties of the body. You can be 90 pounds and work the concept just as well as somebody 250 pounds. It really doesn't make any difference. What does matter is that we extol the benefits of the body. Instead of using our hands, the body is involved with everything, with the movements, with the touches, with our strikes. The idea is to take all the weight that you have and inflict it consistently and continually on the opponent. And there's some simplistic ways of doing that, ways in which once you've got control, he never gets a chance to come back. You've got him. You own him.
Okay, in regards to fluid movement and so forth, would you say you've incorporated a variety of different martial arts to help you with this concept?
Definitely.
Can you name a few different things that helped you out?
No question about it. Well, my primary instructor is Gangi, coming up in King Toronto and Gangi's Kung Fu systems, but I'm also ranked in a Goju system. I'm ranked in an Aikido system, and I'm also an Aikido Jiu-Jitsu system, and big difference. And I've also done a lot of wrestling, a great deal of wrestling. For 19 years I've been wrestling. So I'm also cross-training with kickboxers, Thai boxers, and a lot of other things to try to bring in the footwork, the balance work, and understanding how to strike off of your movements and bring in all of the arts combinations into one to make it one street effective and bodyguard and police effective concept.
Yeah. Now, would you say in training, there's a lot of people you have now a video with
Curtis Wong of Inside Kung Fu.
Inside Kung Fu, that was what, United, who put it out?
Unique Publications.
Unique Publications has a nice video from the Rock System, video 1 and 2. You have some more videos coming up now?
Yes, we have some more slotted to come out very shortly. Okay, and they're doing really well.
If you want to purchase this, you usually see this in Black Belt Magazine. You'll see them in Inside Kung Fu and other various Inside Karate, usually you see if you want to order the videos. We've watched the videos. They're great videos, by the way. We had a lot of fun with them and so forth.
Thank you.
We speed you forward. We put you in slow motion and backwards. Watching them backwards is a lot of fun, too. Anyways, but in regard to that, you have some new videos. What's the difference between, you have video 1, video 2. What is your new, what are you adding to you have to look forward to?
One of the things we're really focusing on, and my application of this is understanding that what we're training on is not just, I view what I do as I'm a use of force practitioner. So my emphasis is trying to teach practitioners who are already trained in other arts how to adapt what they do to professional settings. So what we're doing in the next videotapes are pretty much gearing things to bodyguarding, for which Gangi is multiple years in bodyguarding as well. Law enforcement techniques, of which I'm a defensive tactics instructor as a police officer. So what we're trying to do is take other people who aren't bodyguards, who aren't police officers, and give them an aspect of that world. Show them how to take what they're doing in the arts and apply it, and apply the bodyguarding concepts to it, and by doing so, just more well-round their art and take them to the next level.
Right. What we want you to keep in mind in regards to the rock system is having an open mind in regards to applying your techniques and so forth. Not one system has it all. You have to study what you've learned and you have to apply it. The rock concept is a great concept because you get in close, personal, you get to the physicality of moving people around, and as we discussed, we just got through having a seminar on November 8th. We discussed in the seminar the ability of not having to worry about hitting the precise pressure points or having the precise stance. It's more about body movement. And from that point. Could you add a little bit more to that?
Definitely. I think we tend to get caught up sometimes in this technical concept of pressure point here, and there's got to be exactness here. Anybody, and I mean anybody, that has been in any real life encounters, whether it's your cop, bodyguard, street fighter, or bouncer in a bar, we all know that things never work out like we plan. That exact pointed technique that we've trained on never seems to be there on the street. Maybe for the godlike ones it is, but for the rest of us mortals, we have to tend to work through that. So the rock concept has been engineered for that issue. How do we get the same type of complete dominating control without having to be technical with the approach? So the idea is extolling the physicality, kind of cutting loose a little bit of the technique, and allowing the body to take in, so I don't have to be exact with anything. I can touch you here, here, here. It makes no difference. I'm still going to get the body movement that I want. And once I've got you on your heels, I own you. And that's the end of the game.
Okay. Well, I'd like to thank Senpai Wooldridge for the interview. Now, stay tuned. You'll see different excerpts from his seminar, executing some of the rock control principles. Okay, thanks again. Okay, ready? Go. Hi, in focus today, the leader for the Senpai Greg Wooldridge is talking about his ROC system, ROC, Reactive Opponent Control. And what this system deals with, taking over your opponent, not waiting for your opponent to initiate the move, but you taking control of the situation. As in the lead-in, as you see myself and Sensei Greg Wooldridge talk about his system now, unfortunately he had to fly back to California. He couldn't be here to do this, so my stand-in, Edson Castillo, we're going to demonstrate some of the ROC, ROC, which is Reactive Opponent Control, and how it works. Again, this is not a defensive system, as it seems it's more offense. I'm going to take the first thing in regards to the ROC system. Situation occurs where you're confronting your opponent. Now, what I have to do here, and this is good for people who are bouncers or people who are in the police field or security field. What I want to do is I want to take over my opponent. I'm not going to wait for him to punch me. As soon as I assess or evaluate the situation, and I'll have to take control of this individual. Okay, the first move I want to do is what we call checking the elbow, bypassing the body, hitting the throat. As I'm executing this movement, everything is done at once. So I'm jamming my opponent. So slow motion, I'm stepping in, I'm checking the elbow so he doesn't swing the hand. My hand comes up, grabbing the web. The web is grabbing the throat. I'm ripping back on the windpipe. Okay, from this position, I'm stepping up, shifting the head. I'm taking control of the face. I'm ripping his head downward to take control. I could kneel down to take control of my opponent. Okay, so down with a little bit more speed as I'm in close to my opponent. 1, 2, rip down. 3, I gotta use my knee to control. Okay. Another point in the ROC system, using pressure points. People say, well, how about using the pressure points? A lot of these places teach you pressure points. A lot of the departments teach you pressure points. You know what? When you get in tight and the situation's happening, as Edson can attest, you can forget about pressure points. It's going to happen so fast. Basically, what you want to do is we want to go for massive control. Now, starting off again with the eagle claw, as I'm stepping in, I'm going to go eagle claw to the throat. Now, what's going to happen here is I rip down. My thumb's going to go into the trachea, pressing straight down to the floor. Okay, from here, I could basically take him to any position I want. Okay? So my movement from here is, again, taking control, eagle claw. Now, instead of going behind, I rip down. As I'm ripping down, my thumb goes into the throat area. Okay, my fingers are grabbing the pressure point behind the traps down all at once, and I press straight down, which brings them straight down to the floor. Okay. Bypass control situation now. Hitting the shoulder. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the shoulder using the inside of my arm. As I hit the shoulder, I'm going to hit the throat area. The throat area, the hand comes back, and I apply what's called a reverse choke, From here, I could grab the hair and go rip him straight down to the floor. Again, I'm going to use my knee to control him all the way down. Okay. So my movement's going to be from here, jam left. I notice I'm pushing the shoulder. Okay. I come back to a half choke if needed. If I want to bring him down, so I could have one hand free, grab the hair, I rip him straight back. Okay. Front position. Let's say he starts to slowly initiate the movement. He hits my shoulder. I'm going to trap down. As I trap down, my forearm is going to hit. I'm going to wrap. I'm going to knee the groin. Now I have what's called a reverse choke position, what they call a guillotine. Okay? So as he comes down, boom, I jam here. Notice I'm not waiting for him to initiate. So I'm going here, going forward. I'm wrapping around, knee. Now again, I have my elbow option. I could take his head from this position, spin and snap the neck, bring him straight down to the floor. Okay. Jamming situation. I could initiate the movement by going again, throat area. So I go to the throat area, my knee goes into the groin. At the same instance, I'm jamming the shoulder, grabbing the back of the head. So grab the back of the head, the chin spins, snapping the neck, bringing them down to the floor. Okay, so I'm saying knee down and control. Watch your up on the way down. Okay. Motion control. I could grab the wrist, pop the elbow from the elbow position, coming down to an armbar control. Knee to the shoulder, could grab the hair, shift into any point I want. Okay. All right, I'd like to thank Edson today. These are some of the techniques from ROC, Reactive Opponent Control. I'd like to thank Senpai Greg Wooldridge for coming out. We had a great seminar. We had about 30 black belts in attendance. We had a lot of fun, a lot of workout. The seminar lasted 3 hours. If you want more information regarding ROC, Reactive Opponent Control, please call us at the number at the end of the show, and we could guide you from there. Again, this is Shihan Gangi along with Edson Castillo saying, be aware, please be prepared. Thank you. Point sparring and full contact kickboxing. On my left, we have Senpai Lorraine Lissner, a point sparring champion from the AK era and the USK era and so forth on it. Senpai Lorraine was one of the top women, and is still considered one of the top women fighters in the point tournament scene. And on my right, we have a Sensei Rita Magnani, upcoming kickboxer, and she's going to be she'll be fighting for a title coming up this December 13th at St. Vitus at the Weekend War. Good luck on that. Today we're going to start off with Sensei Magnani, Rita Magnani, working on kickboxing drills, and then we're going to split and we're going to show you point sparring with Senpai Lorraine Lissner. Thank you, Senpai. Okay. Today I'm going to start off combination that you're going to see in the kickboxing ring. Usually you see like a jab cross, and you'll see it followed up by a front kick. So do it slow, please. You see a jab cross, front kick. You see this used heavily. Okay, again. Okay, faster. Okay, good. Now that combination you'll see is jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Boom. Okay, good combination to work on your opponent when she or he is up against the rope. So again, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Okay, good. Now the other combination you see is double jab, cross right, boom, body kick. Okay. Okay, double jab, cross right, boom, body kick. Okay. Moving or slipping or ducking underneath movement. So she's going to throw jab. She's going to go under, one, come back right hand. Bam. Okay? Okay, and go jab, under, boom. Go. Jab, boom, boom. Okay? Switch left side. Okay. In combination now, she might throw a double jab, boom, follow her right hand, going under, full hook. Boom, boom. Okay? Double jab, go under, right hand, hook, hook, okay? It's all right, you get in there, you get it. Okay, double jab, under one, bam, bam. Okay, now, double jab, she's gonna go double jab to right uppercut. Boom, okay? Reset again. Go, double jab, right uppercut, boom, okay? Now, she's going to work a jab, lead in jab, cross, boom, to right round kick. Yeah? And go. Okay? Go. Okay? Now, a fake jab or a setup jab, she's going to basically just fake with the left, just feinting the shoulder. She's going to come cross right. Show that? Okay? So again, you set up your opponent, she fakes your opponent, comes back right hand, go, fake, okay? I come back with a left round kick. Okay, go. Fake, okay? Again, fake, shoot, round. Ready? One more, go. Fake, shoot, round. Okay. Now the other one you'll see is set up jab to spinning back fist. One, okay? Do it again, go. It's all right, do it slow first. Okay? Okay, go. Go. All right, good. All right. Thank you. Now, what we're going to see next is what we call follow-through kicks, usually in the pad. Now, follow-through will give you the idea of kicking somebody's head off on the clapper. We also like to thank Century Martial Arts Supplies for supplying our equipment for today. So thank you very much, Century, out in, I believe it's Kansas City. Okay. So now, with the rear leg, show a follow-through round kick. Yeah, say it again. Go. Okay, good. I show a conventional round kick with a snare. People say, well, what is the difference? And a basic round kick, what you see for point sparring, is basically they'll hit and the foot comes back. Do it again. Okay, in full contact, since you're allowed to knock your opponent out, you have what's called a follow-through. Go. Yeah. Okay. Go again. Go. Another one you'll see is outside crescent, bottom of your foot. Outside in. Okay, reset again. Ready? Go. One more. Go. Okay. Combination should work too also is go in-step kick, reset. Okay, crescent kick back. Okay, again. Go. One, go. Two, go. Again, go. One, go. Two, go. Three. All right, good. All right. Okay. Now, impact kicking. I like this new power line equipment from Century. You're also going to see, you also see a lot heavy what we call lead side kicking, whether it be skipping, slipping, or cross stepping. Sensei, go. Okay. Again, go. Okay, so legs getting tucked in. Ready? Go. Everybody likes to knock the shihan down. Go. Okay. Guards up, short, coming off the rear leg, please. Go. Okay. Again, go. Okay. Okay, full impact round kicks with the shin to the body. Go. Again, go. One more, go. Okay. Front kicking, you also see combination front kicking with the heel into the body. Go. Okay. Again, go. Front leg, then to rear leg. Go. Front leg round kick. Front leg front kick to rear leg round kick. Go. Okay. One more. Go. All right. Okay. All right. So again, these are some of the techniques you're going to see when you go to a kickboxing show. Some of the combinations. When you practice it looks clean and so forth and so on, but then you get out there in the ring and you might be using maybe 50% of your techniques. That's why you have to work on your stamina, your conditioning, and your ability to understand techniques, not only your own, but also understanding your opponent. I'd like to thank Sensei Rita for helping out. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Now, if Senpai Lorraine will step in. Yeah, why don't you shift over there to that side? How much you get on that side? Okay, now the next section we're going to work on is what we call point fighting. Now, the thing on point fighting is, as I've explained before when I had previous senseis and senpais up here, is that point fighting, you don't fight to the knockout. You could hit hard, but techniques have to be controlled. So it also calls for a proper execution of technique and your ability to control your technique. You cannot knock out your opponent doing point sparring. If you go to semi-contact or professional point fighting, then if you drop your opponent and they can't get up by a count of 8, you basically win the match. Much like boxing, but it has to be a sharper technique. They say you're too far from me, so you got to get closer. So now, so when we demonstrate point fighting, this is what you see in a lot of schools. Now, depending on the style and system, some of the techniques are not allowed. As in most Taekwondo tournaments or Taekwondo schools, you're not allowed to sweep, you can't kick to the groin, you can't punch to the face. Shoulder contact tournaments, you can't kick to the groin. Primarily, everything has to be controlled. You can't touch your opponent, and primarily the scoring area is the upper body. Our school belongs to what we call the Midwest Tournament Circuit or the National Tournament Circuit, where sweeping is allowed, hitting the groin is allowed, controlled, body punches are allowed, head punches are allowed, as well as points, kicking to the head. Okay, we're going to start off first. Point section you'll see is like an example since Lorraine likes to use a ridge hand. So she's going to send me a demonstrated ridge hand for scoring. Boom, coming out top. So what she does is she jams my lead hand. Boom, that's considered a point. Now, if she go again, boom, boom, and I block it, that's not a point. Here it comes close. So basically, the point has to hit me clean. Demonstrate. There you go. Okay. Okay. Again, fast. Go. One. Good. Okay. That's one of the techniques you'll see what's called an outside angle down ridge hand. Now, reverse punch, coming in with the hand, and she's going to counter to my body. Okay, switch to this side so they can see a little bit better, please. Okay, so I'm here. I'm attacking her straight in. She's jamming. Boom. Okay, now you see what she's doing? She's using what's called an angle stance. To a lot of traditionalists, they say, no, you can't fight that way. You know what? You can fight out of any position you want as long as it saves your life and as long as you win. You can look as pretty as you want, but if you're not winning, people don't remember you. Remember that. So guards up. So from your set position, as your opponent comes in, basically you just jam and hit at the same time. Go ahead, Pi. You can pop me. Go. Coming in. That's your reverse punch. Again, go. Okay. It also works off of a kick. Okay, good. The other point you'll see heavily executed groin kick. Okay. When I come up, I'm going to kick her head, and she's going to basically counter underneath. So you get somebody coming up high on you, bam, hitting the groin area. Okay, so again, when it comes up, she counters by going underneath. Okay, good. Now, picking off your opponent. You can pick off your opponent with a round kick to the head, a hook kick to the head, or a side kick to the head. So if the opponent's coming in, they come in wide, to a side counter kick, round kick, go. Okay. So yeah, so she basically counter with any type of movement, or she could pick me off for any movement. She could fake with her lead hand. She'll fake with her lead hand to a kick to the head. Go. Fake lead hand, go. Up. Okay. So now what she's doing, she's going to get my guard to open up. Go. And then score by coming up to the face. She can also work in combination, working lead hand, rear hand, and then kick. Do that slow first. Go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So again, demonstrate. Go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now do it faster. Go. Okay. Now if I block it, it's not a point. But if I block 1, I block 2, and she round kick, boom, that's considered a point area. Okay. Other way she could do is what's called chambering, or we call a front fake round kick. Guards up. She's going to come up the middle and over. Please demonstrate that movement. Go. Bam, bam. See, the idea here is she wants to draw my guard down the middle. Go. As soon as she spots my guard start to come down, she flips it up to the head. Okay, demonstrate fast. Go. Okay. Again, go. Okay, good. Now, guards up. Now the other thing, angling. What I can do with her now, she's going to guard. If I see that she's dropping her hands, angle back fist. Everybody knows how to work a back fist straight in. Okay? On an angle back fist, what I'm going to do is I'm going to angle, boom, behind, or what's called a runaway back fist. Some people call it running or diving. So I'm going to do it here. So instead of moving forward all the time, block my technique. See, and she's blocking, or she's blocking and countering. She's blocking and then countering back. Okay, I say, well, every time I'm moving, so what I do is I'm going to go, boom, to the side. Okay, so I'm going to angle slightly away from here. So I'm coming in, boom, boom, boom. I can follow up with any movement I want. Switch left side. Okay. Check sweep, kicking. Okay, now this is not allowed in a lot of tournaments, but it's allowed in open competition. What I do is I use my rear foot to check the lead leg. Once I do this, I could flip it up to the head area, okay? So I'm setting her up. I'm going check, sweep, round, okay? Not also fake. I could draw up. If she starts to slide slightly back, slide back a little bit more. Now I see that her foot's real weak. I could sweep her and punch out, okay? So as I'm going forward, she starts to go back. Notice my hand grabs the gi, sweep, punch to the head area, okay? Right side lead. Combination chamber and leg combination. I could slide up, From here, I could work round to round, okay? I could slide up, I could work side to round. I could work round to side. So they're all good combinations to work on. I could work hook to round. I could do a switch up, draw, coming back to round. Okay. All right. Come up, please. Okay, this is Shihan Gangi, like if you know my name by now. Okay, and Senpai Lorraine Lissner and Sensei Rita Magnani. Wishing you good luck in your endeavors regarding whether you're point fighting, semi-contact fighting, or full contact fighting. If you're not a point fighter, let's put it this way, if you're not a fighter at all, get out there, check an event, give some support. It's a lot of fun to go to, whether it be a point tournament or full contact. Get involved, check out what's going on, and enjoy yourself. If your school does not allow you to go to competition, please ask why. You should be allowed to do so. This is Shihan Gangi signing off. Thank you. Hi, and welcome to Fitness Corner with Edson Castillo on my right and Sensei Rita Magnani. Today he'll be showing you some fitness techniques. Edson, what have you got for us today?
We're going to be working basically full body today, just working the big muscle groups from shoulders on down. We're going to be using some simple surgical tubing for resistance.
Okay. If people have any question, where could they reach you? Where are you training out of now?
I'm training out of Northbrook, the Trainers Club in Northbrook. The number there is 847-562-1611. If you have any questions,
if you have any questions, or call the number at the end of the show in regards. Again, be careful when you're doing these exercises. Watch this over and over until you get it right, okay? Take it away.
Right.
Have fun.
All right, like I said, basically we're going to be working full body. I have Rita here that's going to shadow me. She hasn't really done this routine, so it's going to be based on my cues, but I think she's going to do okay. All right, like I said, we're going to be working from the shoulders down, okay? We're working all the big muscle groups. Usually you want to warm up at least 2 to 3 minutes before this. I mean, we warmed up a little bit outside, but you could do jumping jacks, run in place, whatever you can do. This is pretty much meant for like in-home type training. All right, so if we start, we're going to start off with the left leg first, all right? Putting your foot right in the middle of the tubing, okay? And then stepping through with your right. You're going to stagger this a little bit, okay? And the first movement we're going to do is going to be the shoulder press. You're going to come up so that the tubing's on the outside of your arms, palms are facing in, okay, thumbs are back, and you're just going to come right up, nice and easy. Okay, good control on the way up, good control on the way down. For the sake of time, we'll just do about 5 reps. Normally, I'd want you to do about 15 reps for this program with the resistance that you're given here. Okay, the different colored tubings have different resistance. Yellow's a little bit lighter, green's a little bit tighter, okay? All right, that's about 5 reps for the shoulder press. Work the base of the shoulders. Now we're going to bring that right leg right back, keeping that left one, okay, in place. Again, hands are up, and you're going to come right down into a lunge. Okay, nice and easy. Knee does not have to touch the ground. And we're looking to keep that knee right in alignment with the foot. Okay, chest up, good posture. About 5 reps, 1 more rep in here. Okay, good. Now, we're going to step through and switch it up. Okay, so your right foot's going to be on, left foot's going to come out. Make sure you're in the middle of that tubing or else it'll fly up. It's happened before. Okay, staggering right here. Again, palms facing each other, thumbs facing back. You're going to come up. Another 15 reps here. Again, we're only doing 5 just for the sake of time to show you, but you get the idea. Good control, elbows are in. Looking for a straight line from hand to elbow here. Okay? Good. Okay, now we'll step back through with that left and get the other side so you're in balance. Okay, stagger that foot just slightly, up on the ball of that foot here, chest up, and then come right on down. Good. You want to bring your foot back a little bit more. You just want to, just slightly behind. If you have railroad tracks, real quick, let me make this point here. Imagine your feet are 2 railroad tracks. You want to just come straight back from there, exactly. Okay, good. Let's get 2 more reps here. Okay, good. Now coming through, that's the first segment, okay? We did shoulders and we did a lunge. Now, for the second segment, I want you to step right on the tubing about shoulder width apart, okay? With your toes turned out slightly, comfortably, okay? We're gonna go from here, Good posture up here. We're going to go into a bicep curl. Works the front part of the arm. Okay, your hands start out at your sides. You're going to bring your palms up, keeping your elbows right underneath your shoulders, and then down under control. Good. Let's get one more rep. Give you a little work, Rita. All right? From there, you're going to come right up on top. Feet don't move because they're already shoulder width apart. That's the position we want them in. All right, now I want you to think about sitting in a chair that isn't there, okay? So you got to get your best asset out, okay? You know what I mean? You're right in here. You're just going to come down nice and easy. Good. You want to just come down far enough to where you have about 90 degrees. That's it. Good. Not too deep. You get into problems with the knees that way. This will be fine. Again, you want to track the knees right along the feet comfortably, okay? One more. All right. Third exercise in this sequence, you're going to leave that right arm up, bring that elbow right up, bring that left arm right underneath the armpit, okay? That elbow's going to be facing the ceiling, so you're going to come straight up, okay, and through, keeping that elbow up. Good. This works the triceps, the back part of the arm here, so we balance you out again. Again, good control, because the tubing is going to want to take you back. You need to control it, because that works the muscles a little bit better. Okay, one more rep. All right, we'll come down, switch it up, bring that left elbow up. Right hand is right underneath the armpit. Again, keep that elbow up towards the ceiling. Right back and up. Good. Good job. Good job. Let's get one more rep here. And one more after this. One more after this. Here we go. One more. Good. Okay. Now that's sequence 2. Okay. It's a group of exercises. All right. The third one, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the tube and just put it on the side here for now. We're going to show you a progression. Okay. This is a simple exercise. This is a push-up. Okay. This works chest, some shoulders, and some triceps. Okay. You're going to start out at the bottom. Okay, cross your feet and bring them up and bring your hands back far enough so that if your thumbs are out, okay, they go across the midline of the chest, right? From here is the modified push-up. You come right up, get 3 reps here, down, 2, good, and 3. Okay. Now, the progression here, a little bit hokey here, but this will give you a little bit more resistance. Okay, it leads up to gradual progression. You're going to bring this right underneath your arms, the tubing here, okay? And what you're going to do, okay, if you figure this out, you're going to wind it up like 2 times. 1, 2, okay? And the other side, we'll wind it up twice. 1, 2, and maybe a little bit screwy, but we'll get it down, okay? All right, so you're right in here, you come right down again. What's this? Right down again to starting position, bring the thumbs back, feet up. Okay, now you have a little bit more resistance as you come up because the tubing is obviously putting gravity against you, okay? Gives you a little more tension. Good. One more. All right, good. And if we get rid of the tubing, obviously the next progression from that, real quick, I'll show you, is to come up to the toes, okay? Starting off again, boom at the bottom, on your toes. Rita's hanging with me here, I love it. Good, let's get one more. There's your progression, okay? So, if we run through it from the top, that's like 3 sets, okay, for the full body. What I want to do is kind of run through quickly without stopping. I mean, we'll go through about 3 or 4 reps from the start, so you kind of see it again, okay? The first time we broke it down, now we're going to kind of run through it so you kind of get the tempo that I want. All right, you're going to start off here, left foot on. Right foot in front. Okay, we'll come right up for that shoulder press. We'll get 5 reps in here. Palms facing each other, thumbs back. 2, 3, 2 more. 4, 5. Okay, bring that right foot back. Okay, now we're going to be moving a little bit. Okay, good posture, chest up. Keep that knee right in line with the foot. We'll do 3 reps here. Last one, okay. Coming through again, switching it up. Left foot in front now. All right, we'll get another 3 reps here. 2, 3, good. Bring that foot back. Chest up, right into that lunge. 3 reps. 2, 3, okay. We will go through that one more time, okay. Now we'll go into the next segment, shoulder width apart with the feet. Chest up into the biceps, okay. 2, 3, okay. Flip it over, right into the squats. 3 here, 1, 2, 3, okay, right into the tricep. We'll get 1 rep just to show them. 1, okay, switch it up. 1, okay, and we'll go into the push-ups. Boom, now we're down. Throwing that aside, we'll just show you the modified to start off with here. Okay, right up. Boom. 1, give me 1 more. 2, and then one thing I forgot, I'll throw that in there now, was to balance out. Okay, it's back. If you grab your tubing real quick. Just to show you, because I think we're running out of time. Okay, tubing's going to be right in front here. All right, right in front of your feet. I want you to wrap it around once. You with me there? Okay, then straighten out your legs a little bit. Palms are facing down to start off. And I want you to pull up high, doing a high row. Mid-back, okay? Let's get 1 more rep here. All right, what I want you to do with this one is I want you to combine it. I want you to get 10 reps like this. And after the 10th rep, I want you to turn your palms so they're facing in, okay? And then come right back, brushing your elbows against the rib cage. Okay, I want you to throw that in on the last segment. You'll do push-ups and then back, okay? So we go shoulders, okay, right on down. I want you to go through those twice. Work at it slow. You'll see that you'll progress after a couple weeks. And let us know how you like it. There's a number at the end of the segment or at the end of the show where you can call. There's an address where you can write. Give us your comments. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to see.
Okay, for Fitness Corner today, I'd like to thank Edson and Rita. Great job. Where can we get these tubings at if we need them more?
This tubing, you know what, you can just call us at the Trainers Club. Yeah, call us at the Trainers Club. The number again is 847-1611, and we can give you the information on that if you can't find them anywhere.
Or call the number at the end of the show. Thanks again. Be safe out there. Thank you. Well, that was an exciting show we had today. Again, what you're seeing on the show, please be careful. Some of the techniques, especially the chokes department or the rock department, as talked about with Senpai Greg Wooldridge, those are a lot of hitting in the windpipe, going into the jugular veins, taking down, snapping the neck. We have to be very careful when we execute such techniques. Knife defense, again, practice slowly. Club defense, practice slowly. Always practice slow first and go from that point on. I'd like to thank Century Equipment for donating the equipment that we used on the show, which was great. Points of interest in the area. Police and FBI have put out a watch for a couple of rapists, maybe 1 rapist, maybe there's a couple of them, especially in the Woodfield area, Gurney area, Waukegan area, the Wheeling area. People are not taking self-defense seriously enough until after the fact. We recommend you get involved in a good school that teaches you proper self-defense. Not a school that you're going to learn forms or you're just going to go into competition. Women need self-defense now. You don't want to go out there hoping that somebody's not going to do you harm, okay? Some people might be watching you. They might be picking you out of a crowd. They might be picking you out coming out of a department store, out of your parking lot. Always be aware, be prepared. Scan your area, okay? Look left, right, up, down. Have a weapon available to you. But what I mean by weapon, I don't mean a gun or a knife. I have a weapon such as a key, any sharp object. You have teasers, you have pepper mace and so, but know how to use these things. Don't get out there last minute and be fumbling, realizing, oh God, I got to use it. That's in the bottom of your purse. Doesn't do you any good. Carrying packages. Be careful you're not too overloaded, especially in the shopping season. Okay? If you're overloaded, you're bundled up, the last thing you're going to think about is somebody is attacking you. Most likely think about not dropping anything. That usually comes in for a good attack. Watch where you park your car. Most of these women that were attacked under situations that they were easy to get out of. What happens is most of them freeze and they do not react. And again, last thing a person, when they're grabbing you, whether they're pointing a knife at your back or they're telling you to get in the car, even if they have a gun to you, is what they want to do is show action there. Why? They're too easily spotted. Make a commotion. Stop the attack before it starts. As soon as the attack is initiated, somebody says, hey, welcome me, I'm going to stay. Start screaming, start yelling, yell fire, money. Don't yell for help because people don't get involved lately, okay? So again, be aware, please be prepared. React first, ask questions second. This is Shihan Gangi, wishing you well. Be aware, please be prepared. Thank you.